Woo! Spartans, we are back with another episode of Overkill Trading. Thank you for being here today. God bless y'all. Hope y'all are having a great day. Today is February 7th. We're clocking in here, taking a look at some chart requests from the Discord. But before we do that, I wanted to start out with the perfect setup. We run a set of rules here on this channel that we follow by, that we abide by every single day with all of our trades. And we had one beautiful setup this week on this stock, PLTR. This thing lined up with all of our trading rules. So the first thing we identified was the fact that it was above the 50-week moving average. That is rule number one, is we want to trade with the trend. And if you guys do not have the trading rules there over here inside the Discord, you can join this for free. Yes, we have a paid membership that you can get access to everything, but all of the resources are free that you guys can get started using right now. So the first thing is, yes, we are long-term investors and we trade a weekly chart, okay? Weekly chart, meaning we're on the weekly time frame up here, okay? So each one of these bars is 1 week, okay? We're not day traders. We're not looking at the minute chart, the 5-minute chart, okay? We're looking at the weekly chart. That's what we're trading, okay? So we had again, a breakout over the 50-week. That is the yearly average moving price. So rule number two is, yes, we only buy assets that are trending above the 50-week moving average. So the 50-week moving average is also known as the 50 EMA. It's called the exponential moving average, okay? You can add it to your chart here just by going to the indicators tab and hitting moving average exponential. So the reason we use the 50-week is because this is there's 52 weeks in a year. So 50-week moving average means this is the average price over the year. So our goal is to buy it when the price is trending above it, because that tells us what? That tells us that we are in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend. We don't want to buy a downtrend, right? We don't want to try to buy right here because we're going to get smashed, okay? Try to buy right here, get smashed, okay? Why are we getting smashed? Because we're in a downtrend. We're trading against the trend. So as traders, we want to trade with the trend. And how we know it's in an uptrend is if it is trending above the 50-week moving average. That is rule number 1 and 2. Number 3, boom, we enter and exit positions using the trading indicator, right? That rolls into rule number 5. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So if you're a member of the Discord, you can see over here we have this tab called Overkill Alerts, and this will tell you when one of these dots is printing on the charts that we follow. So we have a list. We have 2 watch lists. One's an altcoin watch list, and one is our looking to buy list. You can also get access to those over here inside the Discord and follow the names that we follow. But this Overkill Alerts tab is going to notify us when something prints. So on the 5th, right, on the 5th, this was 2 days ago, okay, this signal came. Okay, it gave us the signal over here in the Discord. It says PLTR is showing a green dot on the weekly chart, okay? Meaning that thing was showing up. When that thing showed up, the price was about $17.13. You can see it right there, $17.13. Okay, this thing is now sitting at $21.87. It had a 30% move off of the green dot signal inside the Discord. So 30% up, and this move is just getting started, okay? So that is rule number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, I want you guys to understand these rules so you guys can understand what I'm talking about as we're going through these charts today. Let me zoom in a little bit here for you. Okay, and then number 5 is don't be greedy. And number 6 is use a stop loss. Okay, so we knew when that dot came that our stop loss was right here at this level, at the bottom of that level right there. So we were getting it at 17. Our stop loss, say, was 1550. That's where our stop was. Meaning if that broke that level, that green dot would have went away. That wouldn't have been on the chart. But that thing is here to stay. So when I say don't be greedy, I mean don't be greedy. I mean get ready to take profits. We like to take profits when this stochastic RSI, this blue line right here, hits 100 or gets up there near 100 like it did right there. You can see, boom, that's where it topped out, okay? And then it got sunk off, okay? What happened here? Boom, ripped up, okay? Kind of just went sideways, had another little pump there. Okay, we're never trying to hit the exact top. We're just trying to, get out at a reasonable price and get in when things are cheap. So we want to buy near the 50-week moving average because that is, for one, what a lot of traders watch, the 50-week moving average, because again, it's the yearly average price. So right now, PLTR is sitting 30% off of its yearly average price, when right here it was only sitting about 10% off of the yearly average price. So again, we're not trying to hit home runs. We're not trying to time the bottom or the top. We're just trying to get in when it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to get in when we're 40 or 50% off the average price, right? We're paying a 35% premium up here if we're buying when the stochastic is up here. That's when we want to sell as traders. So when this blue stochastic gets back up here on PLTR, that's where we will take profits. But as of right now, we're expecting some continuation on this stock. And again, you saw it over there in the Discord. This thing called it out on the 5th, okay, before the 30% move happened. So, folks, the strategy works. I'm not going to sit here and say it's 100%, but I'm going to say it's over an 80-85% hit rate from what we've seen here. And it's not a hard strategy to follow. So we're going to go through some chart requests here. We got a bunch of them over here from the Discord. Shout out to the Overkill Army. Looks like we got Tim asking now or never. So we got a bunch of chart requests over here from our members. If you're a member, you can also request charts as well in the Discord. Again, we like to keep things exclusive. It was open to the public, but we were getting so much spam, I had to shut the chat and everything down. And hey, shout out to the Overkill Army, man. So we're answering some chart requests. I got them loaded up right here. And again, those are the 6 rules that we follow. So we're going to be looking for setups, looking for exits potentially, and just seeing where we are in the scheme of things here. So this one here is DKNG. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. DKNG. And again, this dot came back here on the 22nd. So we're continuing to move our stop loss up to 38. I mean, it's 41.72 now. And we're not quite at 100 yet on the stochastic. So continuing to be holders there of DKNG. Very nice move there off the bottom. Okay, they beat on earnings, and they got the Super Bowl coming up. I'm going to guess the NFL season is probably the best time of the year for DKNG. Here's CCS. Okay, this one had the green dot last week, but you're seeing a red dot this week. So with that red dot showing up, again, that could be a flush out candle. What I would do is I'd set your stop loss at the bottom of this candle right here. Okay, the bottom of this candle right here. That's the bottom candle. That was at about 10.57. If you guys look at my yellow line here on the screen, this is always my stop loss. Okay, so again, if it breaks that level, I'm selling because, again, I'm wrong on the trade. So it's coming down there. It's sitting at about 10.74. I'd call it $10.50 is my stop loss. And again, it's trying to flush people out. But I like where it's sitting. It's sitting right on that 50-week moving average. So don't panic. Okay, if it breaks 10.50, that's probably where I'd cut my losses and go look for the next trade. It has to hold on to that 10.50 level on CCS. We got NCT. This is Poly Swarm. Looks like garbage to me. Okay, we're below the 50. We're right on the 50, but we're below it and getting a red dot, which means a rejection. So I wouldn't touch this one. I think there's some better names out there to own. RMD, that one's just now breaking above the 50-week. Okay, this thing's gone from 21 up to 29. Nice move there. I think this is a Australian stock. Okay, something happened right there. I don't know, but that green dot printed on October. That would have been the time to buy at 21. You'd be up 50% right now. Again, with crypto and where things are at right now, I think there's some better names to own than these. These look like bigger cap coins. There was a lot of volume there. Look where Market Cipher is. Market Cipher's up here at 100. We do not want to buy when the stochastic is up here. Because again, this is profit-taking territory. This is where we're looking to get out. So if we're entering here, where is our exit? What is our exit strategy? Okay, we don't have an exit strategy because we're already up here. We need to have a strategy. So I'd be looking to take profits on RMD. I'm not saying it can't continue, have some continuation, but I'd like to see a pullback back down to maybe 24 or something. And again, the next dot that's coming is going to be red, and we're just overextended. So I'd be looking to take profits on RMD. TON coin, this thing's coming down. Wait for the signal there on TON. Okay, I don't know where it's going to stop. Wait for the green dot. I just wait for confirmation. As of right now, that thing's a falling knife. I can't even see the 50. Let me try one more chart for you just to see if I got the wrong thingamajig here. Okay, again, yeah. Just wait on the 50 on TON coin. Wait on the green dot. I'm sorry. Here's Paulus. This looks like an altcoin to me. Okay, lower cap coin doesn't look too bad. I'd use a stop right there at 25 cents. So the reverse is true with the RSI as well. So when the RSI is at 0, okay, that's when we can look to be entering positions. That's when we can look to be entering. It's sitting right on the 50-week. I don't know anything about this project. I'm going to guess it's a low market cap coin. Let's look it up here. POLIS. POLIS. check this out. You'll also have access to the alpha bot too. So if I look this up, oh shit, did that work? Yeah, it did. Okay, so it's a next gen gaming metaverse token. It looks like it has an $80 million market cap, which is extremely small. Okay, that's a really small market cap. So I like it. I like the setup. I like the big breakout here. That was from 10 cents all the way up to about $1. That was a 900% move. Yes. Come on now. Doesn't look like you buy it on Coinbase, but it looks like it's on Kraken and Gate.io. Okay, nice big breakout. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on the green dot for an entry. Okay, you could start nibbling around this 50-week. I would definitely use a stop loss at 25 cents if you're going to own it. Pendle, Pendle. Okay, this thing's just on a tear. Look where it is on Market Cypher. Okay, I'd be looking to take profits. I'm not trying to be a superhero and buy up here. I'm definitely taking profits on that. ADCT. This looks like a therapeutics, probably some penny stock. But again, we're overextended up here on Market Cypher, and we're coming right into that 50-week moving average. So again, I'm not saying this thing can't continue and keep going, but I am not a continuation trader. Okay, I am not a continuation trader. That's not how I trade. I trade on the weekly chart. I told you guys my rules. That's what I do. So if this is going to be support, right? For example, if we're going to be bouncing off the 50 like we did here on DKNG, okay, it's also acts as resistance. So when we're below it, it acts as resistance. So that means it could get rejected and flush. Okay, so with this thing being, I mean, it's really trying hard to break out over here. It's repairing some technical damage. I don't know what happened. But again, we're trying to break up out of it. So the first pullback is the one you want to buy now. It's a nice big breakout. Again, if you own it, just use a trailing stop loss at the weekly candles. I mean, that's a massive dip there. That's about a 50% dip. So again, just technically we're overbought. When we're overbought, I'm looking to sell. Here's ARK. Don't know what this one is, and there's not a lot of data on the weekly chart. It doesn't look like it can be traded on Coinbase. Okay, here we go. Here's a little better chart here for you on CoinX. Okay, I'd use a stop loss right there at 63. Okay, doesn't look too bad. No green dot just yet. It had a big pump up there to 132. I like it. That's a big breakout. We're coming right back into the 50. I think you're fine here as long as we hold, just call it 60 cents as a stop loss there on ARK. Heart, this one looks like garbage. Again, rejection. Ugly. There's better names to hold, like CRO. Look at that. Nice breakout on CRO. Pull back into the 50. Now we're consolidating. So pay attention to these candles, guys. Okay, these candles were big and nasty. These were big, nasty candles, right? Now they're getting smaller. So that means the selling pressure is stopping, meaning there's no more sellers left. Nobody's trying to sell it off. If they were trying to sell it off, they would have done so. But we bounced right there at about 0.069, about 7 cents. Okay, stochastics getting close to zero. When the stochastic's close to zero, that's when we like to buy. Okay, that's when we like to be looking to enter, just like it was a good entry place right here. Boom, that was at 4 cents. Thing went all the way up to 12. There's 300% on your money. Okay, now it's pulling back into the 50, and the selling is slowing. So watch for this thing to round and make a move back up. Okay, the green dot's going to be the tell. I personally hold CRO. If it's in the purple list, I hold it, or I'm looking to buy it. And CRO is to me setting up here. I got a stop loss set on this one at the bottom of that red candle right there. I'm just calling it about 6.069 there on CRO. I like it. Okay, the green dot will be the absolute confirmation, but I don't think it's a bad place to add here, sitting right on the 50-week moving average. Here's H-bar, another name. Nice big breakout above the 50. Okay, let's see if there's another chart on this, because I know there is. Okay, again, breakout above the 50. What are we doing here? We're not buying. Why? Because we're below the 50. But when we break out above the 50, okay, that's when things go nuts. Okay, here's another good setup back on H-bar back here in July of 2021. We had this big, massive move up, pull back into the 50, bang. Green dot, okay, big breakout, pull back, green dot, rip. Okay, looking for the same thing here, and you're getting it. You got the breakout above it, the pull back into it. Okay, it looks like it could potentially have some more room to drop. Okay, green dot's going to be the signal on that, but I like how this one's setting up right now. Okay, I'd use a stop loss on this one at about 6 cents. It's sitting at about 7 right now. Okay, I think we're a couple weeks out from a green dot. Probably, my guess is about 3 or 4 weeks. Here's dot. Also, pay attention to the red candles. They're getting smaller. which means the selling pressure is stopping. Okay. Shout out to Tim. He got me to add this moving average on my volume indicator. That's that blue line down there now. That indicates volume. So you can see when that's going up, that means volume's coming in. Okay, and volume coming in is good because money flowing in means the price is going up, right? Dollar bills are coming into it. The market cap is rising. Okay, when it's coming out, okay, it's going down. So again, nice breakout here on DOT. This one's in the looking to buy list as well. Waiting on the green dot confirmation. $6 is our current stop loss. Okay, wait on the green dot. Boom, that'll be our place to entry. And like I said, the names on my lists, if you guys see a color next to the name, those are on my watch list. So therefore, those alerts will be called out over here inside the Discord when they happen. Okay, you'll never miss an alert if you are a member of the investing club. TRIAS. Okay, nice big breakout here. I don't know. This one could also continue. Stop loss at 876. Again, to me, you're sitting what I was talking about earlier, trying to buy at the average price. Okay, 60% off the average yearly price, meaning the average price is 60% lower. So if you're going to the store, you're buying something that's marked up 60% of the average of what everyone else is buying it for. Does that make sense? Okay, so wait for a pullback on these names. If it comes back into the blue line, boom, that's where you want to buy. Right now, expensive. Okay, FTM, nice move up here. We're pulling back into that 50. Okay, use the stop loss at about 30 cents. Again, the next green dot will be your place to add. I'd be a holder here, looking to add on the next green dot of FTM. Okay, and that chart's had a big consolidation pattern here as well. I'm actually going to add this one to our... What are we going to add that to? Let's add it to the red list. Okay, I want to keep an eye on FTM here. I'm going to actually add an alert real quick. And give me a sec. This here. Bang, bang. Okay, so again, this is how we do the alerts. We got AI set up here to automatically let us know when something's popping off here. Oops. Hope I didn't just delete something. Give me a sec here. One more. Add one for the red just so I don't forget. Okay, and again, you guys never miss an alert over there in the Discord. Bada bing, bada boom. FTM is now on the squad. That was an altcoin from back in the day. The chart doesn't look bad. What am I looking at right here? GRT. That's on the altcoin watch list. GRT is one that's on the... This isn't a request, but this is a nice breakout here. Boom, pulling back into the 50. GRT looks good here with a stop at 13 cents. That thing was as high as $3. Holy smokes, you're talking about an 1,800% move back to the top there. Okay, that thing's got to hold 13. FTM we covered. Nvidia's just, I mean, tech stocks are just insane right now. I'm taking profits. I'm taking profits. Again, rule number, what is it? Rule number 5, don't be greedy. I mean, if you're holding up here, I mean, you're asking for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you got in right there, you made a pretty good profit there. You're up 50, 60%. I'm not touching tech right now. I think it's way too overextended. And yes, I could say that and it keeps going. But again, we're not continuation traders. Okay, if you're using the rules on this channel, you're not a continuation trader. You're not trading on continuation. That's what day traders do. Day traders are in here day trading this. We want to buy when they all get crushed, and we're back below that. We're back near that blue line. Again, if you're buying Nvidia up here, you're buying at a 35% premium, meaning you're paying 35% more than the average on the year. So do as you please, but not a very good strategy in my opinion. Matic. I don't know what Matic's doing either. I'm noticing some of those small red bars, though. I'd say stop loss is 68. Just doesn't look... I think there's some better looking charts out there, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think there's some better looking ones. Use a stop at 68. Wait on the green dot to see if we can turn and make a move higher here. Algorand got rejected there on the 50. Again, wait for the green dot to settle in. Okay, wait for the confirmation again. If the last dot is red, we're going down. If the last dot is green, we're going up. We want to buy the second that it hits the chart. The second that green dot hits the chart is when we're in. Boom, we were in right there at 9 cents. Went all the way up to 29. There's 300% on your money. Okay, now it's pulling back. Wait for that signal again. On. This looks good. This looks like a stock, a semiconductor. So I'd rather buy this than Nvidia if I'm going to play semis. Because why? We're actually below the 50-week moving average. Okay, but we're bouncing. We're putting in what do they call this? Head and shoulders. Okay, dump it down, okay, pump it up, dump it down. Nice reversal candle here. You can even move your stop loss up to 71. That's less than a 10% risk to the downside, and you got a green dot showing up here on the chart. So watch for some continuation on this one. Make sure you pay attention if they got earnings or not. They got earnings. It looks like they already reported and they beat on their earnings. So on looks good. It's a good setup here on. That's a 71 cent stop loss. I'm sorry, a $71 is the stop loss. That's that yellow line. That's at the bottom of the weekly candle right there. We're getting the green dot on. Here's GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. So this is Grayscale's ETF. You guys saw BlackRock release theirs. The GBTC. You guys can go over to whatever exchange you're on if you own a brokerage account that has stocks available to trade, and you can trade this. So this actually looks really bullish. Bitcoin in the making, folks. Bitcoin's finding some stability here, and so are the ETFs. $35 be the stop on this one. Okay, and it's looking good. It's looking good. I put a stop right at the bottom of that candle. Call it $34. Okay, stochastic's getting pretty close to the floor there. Okay, last time it did that was around this area right here. Okay, back in June, we were at about $13. We're sitting at we went over 40 there. So that was the entry there. Bang, ripped up. There was your trade. Came back into the 50, ripped up. Okay, again, if you're holding it, hold it, okay, and use a stop at 34. But if you're looking to buy, I'd wait till this thing comes down to, again, hits that 50-week moving average. Right now, we're sitting how far off the 50-week? Okay, you're talking about a 35% drop down there. Which, if you're using dollar cost average and you want to enter here, and if it drops, you can enter again. Wonderful. This looks like it could continue here off the 9-week. Okay, looks like it could definitely continue. So I got to stop at 34 on that. I do like where the stochastic at. That green wave you see on the screen, that's money inflow, meaning tons of money is flowing into this since the beginning of the year. Okay, that started there in October. So we're buying any and every pullback on that. Okay, look at Dirk here. Very nice. Can you buy this one on Coinbase? No, you can't. But this one looks good. This is D-Race. Stop loss is 25. Okay, I like where the stochastic is. We broke out above it, pulling right back into it. This one looks good. Let's put that one on the altcoin watch list. You know what? I'm not going to put it on the watch list just because this is kind of my watch list. And if I can't buy it, you know what? I think I might be able to buy it on Coin Market Cap. Let me check this one real quick. Dirt. I want to look at the market cap on this thing. The Alpha Bot. Okay, it's only a $36 million coin here, so that's interesting. 25 cents will be my stop loss on Dirk. It does look bad. I will add it to the altcoin watch list. That's our orange list. That's our low cap list. Here's HAPI. Okay, nice breakout. So again, looking to buy pullbacks on HAPI. So you guys called out a lot of new coins this week that I'm not familiar with, which I love, because I can do my due diligence here and learn about them. Okay, this one's only a $16 million market cap. So again, another very, very low market cap coin here. Hoppy is an on-chain cybersecurity protocol with trustless oracles preventing hacker attacks. So cybersecurity, you love to see that word. Again, just a little overextended off of the 50 here. So we want to wait till this thing drops down. I mean, that's a 40% drop back down to the 50 weeks. So, again, I like the breakout. We're finally breaking out for the first time this thing's actually been a coin. Can you buy this on... It's not available on Coinbase either. So, some of these low-cap coins are not available on Coinbase. But, again, I'd like to buy... I want to buy this thing closer to 50. Closer to 50. I'd be taking profits here on Happy. Okay, and if it's not on Coinbase, I'm just not going to... I'm not going to put it on there. I'll leave it on there because I'm going to check crypto.com because that's another exchange I have as well. If it's not on there, I'm going to take it out. Here's Hello. This one looks like it wants to continue here too. 10 cents is the stop on this one. Hello is, let's see what this thing does. $81 million market cap. Looks like Web3 ecosystem built around producing, I don't know that word, and distributing exclusive TV shows, games, NFTs, and live events. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, and it looks like it wants to continue here. Okay, stochastic, where's that? Down there on the floor, missing a green dot. But if this price action continues, if that candle continues, okay, and the price action keeps going up, you're going to see that continuation happen. I'd set a stop loss at 10 cents if you're playing hello. Can you buy this one on Coinbase? No, you can't. PYR, I know you could buy on Coinbase. Okay, this one had a nice breakout here. This was one I watched back in the last bull run here. Okay, had a pretty nice move, but you could see, boom, we're just now breaking out, coming back into that 50-week moving average. Stop loss is going to be 50 on this one. This one is on Coinbase. You know what? I'm taking Happy and Dirk off just because, again, they're not on. They are not on Coinbase, and I want to limit what I watch. I don't want to get too many names on my list, but PYR is on Coinbase. And again, nice breakout above the 50. Now we're pulling back into it. $5 is the stop. Where's the stochastic? Stochastic is at 0. Okay, that thing's looking really, really good. Okay, nice move up here. Okay, pull back into it. That's $5. All-time highs is back at 50. So there's a 10x back to the top there. Not bad. Okay, you got volume flowing in here. Stochastic at the floor. Okay, waiting on the green dot, but I don't think we break $5. That's our stop loss there. That's right below the 50-week moving average. PYR looks good. Here's Rose. Rose is trying to reverse here too. I got to stop at 8 cents. Stochastic's still a little high, but look at where the green candles are coming in. Okay, that's signs we're reversing. We're sitting right there on the 9-week. Okay, nice push up. They tried to dip it down. Sellers got crushed. Okay, boom. It's ready to rock now. And Rose is on CoinMarketCap too. I actually want to see what that is. Rose. Doesn't give you any data, huh? Interesting. Sea-Doo. Wow. That was a freaking move right there, folks. Look at that. Look at that green dot play right there. Boom. 900% move. Okay, you put in 10 grand down here, you have $100,000 now. Congratulations. But you can see that blue line is right there. Okay, that blue line is right there. Sea-Doo. Okay, and it's not on Coinbase either. So, again, wait for the green dot confirmation on this one for an entry. Super, same thing. Wait for a green dot confirmation for an entry. Okay, that thing has got to move back to $4. This one's actually on CoinMarketCap.com or Coinbase as well. Okay, I like the volume influx there. I just want to pull back down to that level. Okay, and it's on our altcoin watch list now, so we're going to keep an eye on it. This one's getting rejected there on the 50. I think there's some better names to own. I want to be up above the 50. I want to be up above the 50. Okay, I'll buy a lot. Not by a little, buy a lot. Boom, break it. Get that separation in there. Bang, big separation. Now pull it back. Okay, same thing here. What did we just look at? XYO? There's no separation. Okay, we tried to break it out and it got sold off and now it's back into it. I think there's some better names to own. I'd rather own PYR than XYO here. Osmo. Look at that move. Wow. Okay, this one I believe is on Coinbase too. Osmo. Okay, that one's on the altcoin watch list. I'm adding that right now. So I'm looking for a green dot on this one. Okay, OSMO is the ticker on this one. That one is a, I'm going to guess it's a $1 billion market cap. It's a DEX. So that's a decentralized exchange. GNO, nice green dot there. Current stop loss is right there at about 207. Looks like it wants to continue there. Okay, got the green dot. Stochastics at about 50. That's not too great, but here's AXL. This looks like another altcoin here. Nice move up. Okay, now it's pulling on back down. Come on back down to 63 for us. Okay, I'd just be chilling here. Chill, wait for the green dot confirmation. Again, we're still a little overextended on this one. I would have been taking profits up in this area, looking to re-enter on the next green dot. RNDR. Okay, that one's got a green dot as well. Looks like it wants to continue. Use a stop loss at, I'm going to call it about $4. You're risking about 30 cents to the downside. That's less than 10 cents. Playing on the continuation. Here's another perfect setup here. Boom. Breakout above the 50. Pulls back into it. What does it do? Boom. Goes sideways. Gives us the green dot at $1.30 and rips for a 300% gain. 400% gain up to $5.40. That was a perfect trade there. Boom. Rip up. Pull back into the blue. Okay, again, that's where we want to buy, right at the average price. Okay, yes, you could buy up here, but again, you're risking more. Okay, the 50-week is something that every single institutional investor uses. I guarantee it. It's the average price on the year. Everyone's paying attention to that. Again, People don't want to buy at a 35% premium, at least the smart people, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know why you'd want to buy that unless you're a day trader and you're playing momentum. Okay, if you're a swing trader like us, we want to buy at the average price. That's the best place to buy. But that thing is giving you a green dot here. So all the power to you. You could even use a stop loss at 340, 345. I'd probably move it up there to about, call it 390. Okay, 390 be the level I'm playing on that. We got a few more names here, and we'll see if Tim got his chart request in time. Okay, hot, nice breakout above it. Okay, stop losses at 0.0001. Stochastics down there on the floor. We're keeping an eye on that one as well. That one's on the altcoin watch list now. Here's Toyota Motor. This one's going for a rip here. I'm taking profits, though. I'm not getting greedy here. I played my green dot. My stochastic is up here at 100. I'm taking profits. I'm cashing out, looking for the next trade. SoFi. Ooh, that's an ugly candle there. Okay, it's still up above 723. So, don't panic here. Wow, that green dot really went away quick. They had a big influx of volume there, and then it just got sold off. That's interesting there. Okay, I'd be set. This thing's setting up here. That's a doji on the daily. Oh, red on the monthly, though. That's weird. Okay, they killed their earnings. I mean, they absolutely murdered their earnings. They beat by like 400%. So, that was unexpected. It had to be unexpected. I'm a holder. As long as it holds $7 here, that's my stop loss there on SoFi. I think it looks good above 7. If that breaks, we're going to have to go back to the charts and wait on the green dot. But that green dot was showing up last week. It disappeared. And $7 is our stop on SoFi. Here's Wrap. Okay, very nice move here. I don't know what this is. Doesn't look like it's on... oh, it's a stock. Okay, that thing's ripping. So, again, you better be taking profits here if you own this one. I mean, I would not be holding this one overnight because you're 57% off the average right now. I'd be taking profits. CMPS, it's trying to break out here, but where's the stochastic? We're at 100. So what's our exit strategy if our stochastic's already at 100? It's there is no strategy. Okay, we want to buy when the stochastic is down here, and we're getting the green dot here, folks. Let's see if Tim got him in. Tim did get him in. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to the General. Shout out to the Spartan freaking Army and even the recruits, baby. Let's go. CNSL, the first one, stock from Tim. And Tim calls out the bangers, folks. Okay, we got a breakout over the 50. I got a stop loss on this one at about 4. Okay, stochastic's getting close. Waiting on the green dot confirmation. It's got a little room there. $4 is your stop. That's sitting at that's a little less than 10% risk right now on a trade if you want to play it. LMNR. Whew, I got to use the bathroom. Okay, this thing's nice breakout again. Big breakout. Let's wait for the pullback. Let's wait for this pullback to stop. The candles are red. The knife is falling. Last dot is red. Wait for the knife to stop falling. Green dot confirmation will be your entry. Right now, I'd be looking to buy around $15.90. CURV. Oh my gosh, people. I might go to the bathroom and I'm gonna get through these real quick. What is this one? CURV. Boom. Nice big move up. Okay, now pull back into the 50 for us. Waiting on the green dot confirmation. Just wait for the confirmation. You'll never go broke waiting for the confirmation of these stocks, folks. Zim. Zim's getting rejected. Ugly rejection there. I wouldn't be touching this thing. Do not touch Zim. INVA. Again, it's getting rejected, and that red dot's about to come there. Okay, and it's got earnings coming up too. So there's a lot of things in place. Again, we want to buy when we are above the 50. Above the 50. Not below it and getting rejected. I want to see a big breakout above it and then a pullback into it. That's what we're looking for. INVA. Yeah, boy. Okay. Again, this is what we like to see. Big breakout above it. Now let's wait for the pullback back into it. INVA. Info. Oh, I'm going to put that back in Spartan chat. Info. I should probably create a different channel for this. I apologize to everybody for crowding the chat, but here we are. Okay, that's a $1 billion company. So that's a penny stock. Okay, penny stock here. I'm going to go ahead and add this one to our altcoin watch list as well. It's not an altcoin, but the orange list is our penny stock altcoin list. So those are the very high risk, low market cap coins. So meaning they move really big, meaning you shouldn't put that much money into them, and you don't have to make a lot of money. Because again, if this goes from a $1 billion company to a $10 billion company, you just made 10x on your investment. So you put in $1,000, you now have $10,000 if it goes to a $10 billion company, which is definitely doable for the right company. So again, we want to wait. Okay, we don't want to buy things at a premium. I like the breakout, Tim, This is about 10% off its level there. So green dot confirmation will be the thing you're looking for there. What else we got? Crypto, IOTA. IOTA. Can't buy IOTA on Coinbase either, huh? IOTA's setting up nice. I like the setup here. Okay, couple green candles. We got a stop loss at about 20 cents. It's about a 20% dip from where we're sitting. So again, you could play this because we're sitting on the 50, average down if it continues to drop. But I mean, this thing looks good. Breakout above it, pull back into it, right? Buyers stepped in and sucked it up as the sellers tried to sell it off. Okay, now we're getting some green candles consolidating right on that 50-week moving average. This thing's looking good. I'd be a buyer here. And again, you could add at the 50-week, and then you could add again on the green dot confirmation. So you can add twice instead of going all in on your position right up there on the front. eGold, EGLD. $44.56 is our level. Again, nice breakout above it. Okay, pull back into it. Now we're consolidating above it. Again, the green dot confirmation. This next round of green dots, folks, I've been saying this for a while, but this next round of green dots, I believe, on the charts, because normally in crypto, they all come at the same time, right? I believe it's going to be this. The bottom of the bear trap, this next round of green dots. And I think we're going to get a massive move over the next year or two. But I think once we start seeing these on the chart again, and you guys saw today, the majority of them are red. Okay, we're going through a pullback right now. We're going through a dip. Okay, and we've been calling this out for 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, so this next round that comes, which I think we're probably going to see it here at the end of February. I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks. So the beginning of March. And I think things are going to run up big into the Bitcoin halvening, right? Everyone's going to be shouting about that on Twitter. Oh, it's coming. The halvening's coming. Oh, it's going to be the greatest thing in the world, and everything's going to just go to the moon. And we might be looking to sell come that time and then buy a pullback afterwards. Because again, we want to sell the greed. We want to sell when people are really excited. When people are excited and screaming, you know what I'm saying? And Jim Cramer's saying Bitcoin's the greatest thing ever. And every Twitter influencer is saying, oh my gosh, we're going to the moon and it's never been so good. And you know what I'm saying? There's euphoria at that point where everyone's just on cloud 9. They're not thinking of, oh, I actually got to, take my profits in order to capitalize and grow my wealth, instead of just like, oh, let's buy and then let's just hold throughout this whole entire time. The 2 years where we're just going down, right? The 2 years we went down on Bitcoin here. Sorry, guys, ADD brain here. But we're just holding through this whole dip. Why would you want to hold through that whole dip? Why not take profits up here and then get back in down here if you know how to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why hold through the massive 90% dips? Okay, I'm talking about taking profits here, folks. Okay? I'm talking about taking profits. We're not day traders. Okay, but we are profit takers on the macro time frames. Okay, so again, eGold doesn't look bad. Okay, doesn't look bad. We're breaking out after 2 years of being in a downtrend. We're just now breaking out. You guys are seeing it right here. I mean, this is, if you guys are still here, if you guys are still Spartans, we saw about half of our army get depleted over this period of time. Because again, no one wants to be a part of this. Nobody wants to live through a despair dip. Nobody wants to keep going after they've experienced one of these. Okay? But quitters never win, right? Statues aren't made of quitters, folks. And we're still here. Have faith, have hope. We're in this thing, folks. We're just getting started. Okay? Boom. Rippity dippity. Let's go. 44 is the stop on eGold. The last request of the day. And by the way, if we can get this video to 25 likes, I'll give a lifetime membership away over here to the Discord. If we can get this video to 25 likes. 25 likes. Smash the like here if you guys are still watching. APT. Let's see if there's a different chart. This one's on Coinbase. Okay, we're just now breaking up over the 50. So we're kind of consolidating here. I got a stop loss at 767. That's going to be the stop. And that's going to be the last request for today. If you guys got them throughout the week, go ahead and get them in. Our next video will be dropping on Saturday. So I will answer any and every chart request from here on out up until Saturday in Saturday's video. And then we'll do another one on Wednesday. Wednesday and Saturdays is when we're dropping our videos here. We got short clips all throughout the week. I wanted to say something about the social media pages. There's a lot of people trying to create fake accounts and scam people. Again, I'll never ask you for money or crypto. My only product is right here. It is our membership to this Discord. It's $7 a month, the price of a Starbucks coffee. I have been thinking about doing just one lifetime membership to it, but it is right now $7 a month. To join, all you got to do is come over here, click the link, and you can get full access to everything that I showed you today over in the Discord. I'm talking about the alerts. I'm talking about, the watch list. Everything that you need is going to be right over here in the Discord. We got a great community of people over here. We got watch lists. We got the top movers. Okay, top movers look a little something like this. We're going to do the crypto losers on the day. Okay, so this is going to pull out the biggest crypto losers, and then this is going to look up the biggest crypto gainers on the day. This is our bot over here that's in our Discord. So there's that. And then you got the stock market. We got stock losers. Or we go stock gainers. Okay. And we got stock losers. So these are posted every day so you guys can see what names are moving the biggest. Okay. You can see some of these gainers. Space ID's up 85% on the day. DMY. I3's up. LCX, I think Smartass called that one out earlier. Let's check that one out real quick here. LCX, because I think I got to tell old Smartass to take some profits here. Okay, and again, take some. You better be selling here, Smartass. Okay, you better be selling, boy. Wow, what a move, dude. 66% off the average price, and look how far up that thing is. So, yeah, take some profits there if you own LCX. Beautiful move, beautiful trade. I mean, that's a 10x move right there from 3 cents all the way up to 30. So whoever capitalized on that, congratulations. We're buying all the pullbacks into the 50 on this one. That's a big old breakout. That's all I got for you guys today. God bless y'all. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys Saturday. Peace.